Hello, everyone. My name is Anna Sanchez. This week for our case study, I chose option two. So, to jump right into the first question, my job and career history has changed quite drastically since I first entered the workforce. At 17, my first job was actually at Walmart in the clothing department. I was there for about 3 to 4 months. After I graduated high school, I became a substitute teacher for the entire 2021-2022 school year. There, I taught and did lesson plans, following lesson plans for kinder through eighth grade. So I particularly enjoyed working with kindergarteners. And as summer approached, I knew that I would be out of work soon, so I started looking for other opportunities and actually became a child and youth program assistant at a Marine Corps base. So there I worked with kindergarten and first graders. So there I would plan lessons and conduct activities, ensuring that I was following all Department of Defense procedures and policies. After about 2 years there, I got married and moved to Goodyear. So now I live in the West Valley. So here, when I first got here, I worked as a child and youth program assistant again, but this time around with preschool age children at Luke Air Force Base. So the routine there was quite different from what I was used to than with the kindergarteners and first graders. um, you know, Working with kinder and first, they're children that go to school. So throughout the day, I actually, had a split shift. And here, I had to work the typical 9 to 5 instead of, I would go in 6 to 9 and then 1 to 5:30. So very different, scheduling. But now I hold the position of school office specialist and enrollment specialist for 9th and 10th grade at a high school in Peoria. So in this role, I handle, school records, scheduling, orientations, and all general front office duties. I do a lot of work with transcripts, records requests. So it is a lot of fun, and it is really exciting getting to see, the different aspects, and getting to be part of that, kind of admin team. One of the biggest influences on my career trajectory has been my husband. He has always encouraged me to take risk and try something new. He's always known my love and passion for education and knew very early on in our relationship that I wanted to be an educator and in the world of education. So if it wasn't for his encouragement to start substituting early on, I don't believe that I would have been allotted the opportunities that followed. His support has been so extremely crucial in shaping my career path and helping me grow professionally. My mother in law is also a big external factor. She has been in the world of education for, I'd say, close to 25 years. She's held teaching positions, classroom support positions. She's been a school leader. Now, in her career right now, she works as a director of a department. So her insight has really helped me see that, like, you can start from the ground up. Like, you don't have to start with a a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. You can work your way up, and that can take you a lot of places. Seeing that you work so many positions, you become so knowledgeable in all aspects of the world of education. In terms of self-efficacy, now I feel I have a high level of confidence in my ability within my job and career path. I tackle the challenges of my role effectively, and I believe I perform them well. This position that I currently hold aligns very well with my career goal of becoming an academic advisor, and I feel very optimistic about reaching that goal. With student records and transcript entry, I feel like it really has provided an insight and kind of an understanding of credits. I know it might not be at the college level, but I know it, you know, any familiarity helps. When I first entered the field of education, obviously I will admit my self efficacy was significantly low. I had a lot of doubts about whether or not I could succeed in this world. Over time, though, I realized that my strengths lie more in providing support and guidance outside of the classroom setting, because originally I did want to be an educator and a teacher. In my current role, as the school office specialist and enrollment specialist, I see that I can make an impact through supporting students and their families. So this position has really boosted my confidence in my abilities that I can contribute meaningfully to the educational field. To answer question number 2 about assessing our job on the dimension of workplace stress on the scale from 1 to 5, I would have to say, in regards to questions A through J, I would have to strongly agree with all of them. My job, fortunately enough, is not a stressor in my life. There are days that, I have a lot on my plate, but I do believe that I get um, enough time to do all my work. I am very satisfied with my job, so I'm just very grateful that it's not a stressor in my life.